Alright, getting ready to start working on a 1022 build, and something that always kind of bugs me is if you take your barreled receiver out of the stock, a lot of times your pin falls, and if you don't realize it falls, then you might misplace your pin, or you got pins that are difficult to get out. So I want to try something different. I've got the Kid threaded pins here. It comes with 2 Allen keys and 2 pins with your little screws here, and they will keep those pins in place. And you have a countersinking drill bit. And you just take and drill this out a little bit so you can countersink these screws. So let's get that set up and get going on that. Alright, so now that I have my pinholes countersunk, I take my threaded pins with 1 screw in each side and line my trigger group up, press that into place, press that into place. You can see that on this side I actually did alright getting those countersunk. That'll draw in a little better once I get the other side on. Alright, so let's take and put our Allen key in the one side to keep the pin from just freely rotating. Take our screw in from the other side here. Try and get it started. The Allen key. So you do need 2 Allen keys to assemble and disassemble this. As I draw this down, it'll snug this side up. That countersink looks great. Take and put my next screw on. And snug that down. You don't have to get overly carried away with snugging these down. The threads are very small, so it would be easy to strip. Probably be hard to strip with these tiny little Allen keys, but you sure wouldn't want to strip them. And all those screws are doing is keeping it from drifting out of these pinholes. So they don't need a lot of tension. They're doing their job just fine with that little tension that I've got right there. And boy, it's nice being able to pick up your barreled receiver, and I'm shaking and moving all about, and I'm not losing pins, picking stuff up off the floor, and I can work with my barreled receiver without trying to hunt down pins that slip out and fall out, and they'll all stay in their place. I don't have to worry about something kind of drifting a little bit and then not lining up into whatever stock I'm installing it into. So I really like these pins. If I was going to do it again, I think that I might have clamped the receiver down to that deck of that drill press I felt like that was kind of an inexpensive drill press, and seemed like this bounced around a little more, and I didn't get a very straight countersink. And I think I probably would have taken just a little bit less at a time, because I think I might have countersank the other side just a little bit too much. But it's all right. It's not too much. It's going to work fine. So let's get this installed in the stock and finish the build. Alright, so this is what it looks like all completed. It's a big world out there, and we're bound to run into a shady situation. Until then, keep your gear on you.
I'm really, really sorry. I apologize unreservedly. I offer a complete and utter retraction. The imputation was totally without basis in fact and was in no way fair comment and was motivated purely by malice. And I deeply regret any distress that my comments may have caused you or your family. And I hereby undertake not to repeat any such slander at any time in the future.